I'm Jess Murphy. I'm the owner and head chef of Kai in Galway. I decided cooking was going to become my career, I think, since I was 9, so I've always known what I was going to do. I just like cooking for people and making people happy. Also, like, obviously growing up in rural New Zealand and on the farm, we always had to cook for a lot of people. I was working in a 2 Michelin star restaurant in Dublin called Thornton's by a super talented guy called Kevin Thornton, and I saw the board vulture adverts saying move to the west, and it was kind of like this Bollywood movie of these beautiful beaches, and I was like, where is this? Can I go and live there? To my husband. And like 3 days later we'd packed up the Fiat Brava and we drove to the west. So I suppose my vision when I first opened Kai was to create a circular economy, like protecting everybody in our little neighbourhood. So, you know, from our laundry getting done in the laundrette to Ernie's fruit and veg to getting the secret garden to make all our herbal teas, like supporting everybody on the street and supporting as many little local farmers as I possibly could. So that was my vision, and I always thought I'd start off by, you know, maybe doing yoga in the mornings and then arranging flowers by night, but really it's like I've just been this hellfire little ball getting thrown into the industry for the last 15 years. So yeah, it's been a journey. I think Kai's kind of micro-seasonal. Everything always is exciting because we are in touch with so many farmers in January on like grow lists and what other things we can grow in the west of Ireland, whether it's like tomatillos or we can grow like sweet corn in the bog and Offaly, blueberries in the bogs and Clare. It's just ever changing, and I think that keeps everything like really exciting, especially for me because, you know, you are in the same kitchen for 15 years, you know. A lot of people don't say this, but I think it's like reverse mentorship. So as soon as you get the young ones in the kitchen, you might be tired, but the energy is still there. They all want to learn, and it's just exciting to teach another generation. I think what really represents Kai is the beautiful fish here we have in the West Coast, from the crab that we get from Inishmore to all the fish that we get fresh from Rostaville, really like from land to sea. And I think because Galway is so small, like we can easily get like little local deliveries quite easily. So I suppose, yeah, just my favourite season's changing all the time. It's really funny because there's a lot of us, like when you look at Ivan from Ardbea to JP from Anir and Carver and Kombu and various other people, you know, we're all not from Galway. So I think sometimes you have to be not from that place to realise how actually beautiful and special it is. I just think we've all grown up together. I mean, we've all worked together and everybody's kind of like on the same ethos and same boat. So I mean, we all buy the same stuff off the same suppliers, but we all do it completely differently, which is what I think is fascinating. The people in Galway, I think that makes it so special. Like, it's a pretty bohemian city. You have that unique factor of people walking in, like Patrick down the road, he'd be like, oh, I've got loads of apples. Do you want loads of apples? And I'll be like, yeah, I'd swap them with like brown bread and some blackberry jam that I'm making. You go to the pub and you meet somebody that's growing wasabi in their backyard in Galway, and so suddenly you have wasabi on the menu with some beautiful local fish. I suppose my own creativity kind of comes from the land. It comes from the people that are growing everything and breeding. Like all our pork from Dave and Diane and Mayo have the most amazing pork chop. I don't really follow trends. I like super granny cooking. I think anything that is nostalgic. It's like walking into your granny's house, you could smell like a bowl of stew cooking or something. You know that there's something in there that somebody's loved making for you. I'm hoping like longevity and other people that have worked for me, they leave and go and open their own restaurant to be able to see their growth. You know, the solid grounding of people coming back from London, or Dave Ford's in London at the moment, and when he comes back, he was my sous chef for years. All the Kai babies have gone off to do their own things, and for me, in the next 15 years, I hope while I'm winding down, they're picking up. So, yeah. Best place for a coffee in the whole of Galway definitely has to be Kelly Coffee. My favourite pub in Galway for a pint is the Crane Bar. Best place to grab a cocktail in the whole of Galway is definitely Rubin. Best restaurant outside of Kai, I'm going to have to say the Dobros. Galway's hidden gem, it's an old school one, but it's Moran's on the Weir. Favourite activity in Galway is jazzercise. My perfect day in Galway would start with realigning my chakras, and then I would walk down to Salt Hill, kick the prom, and then I would walk back, pop into Ardbea for a bit of lunch, just spend the day walking around the beautiful independently owned little shops like the Wooden Heart and My Shop Granny Likes It, all the like quirky bohemian little shops that we have here. And then, yeah, probably end up going to Nocton's because I'll be in town for a pint, and then head west to make dinner, I suppose, with a group of friends and more jazzercise.